Hello everybody, it's Erin. I'm gonna try and stay out of the camera. My stomach sticks out like crazy, that's fun. Anyway, welcome to a warm night in San Diego, California, because I think summer is coming and it doesn't need to come this fast. Anyway, I have 7 things that I colored in March. My God, we're already on April, but here we are. So a lot of it was on stream, but some of it wasn't, mostly my Mortal Instruments coloring book, because I'm like that. I just like it. And first we got the Harry Potter Coloring Wizardry, which was gifted to me by my friend Savvy. And we voted on this picture. It was pretty much a hands down win, which was not really surprising. So yeah, I mostly just colored just with the reference photo from the movie, not anything too fancy. I did just use gel pen on the gold because I don't like gold anyway, but that's the color that the time turner is, so I didn't have a whole lot of a choice. And yeah, just worked with the reference of the picture. And so this one is Neocolor and Prisma and possibly some polychromos for their skin tones, just because I'm used to the polychromos skin tones, so yeah. And for the next one is another picture from Exploratorium. I'm working my way through this book. I actually took out the tabs because I've colored so much in this book so far, but I did this double page spread, which is why we're so far zoomed out, so that I can show you the double page spread. And so yeah, this is Tombow marker and some Prisma. Like, the Prisma really helped out here because I had originally picked a different color for that, and the blue was able to cover over it because I actually picked this color scheme from one of those, I don't know, like whatever those are on Instagram and Pinterest, where it's just like color picking thing based on a picture. So I actually kind of mimicked that on this side. It's not an exact replica, it was just kind of inspiration, and then that's what gave me the color scheme for the whole page. So not too difficult. And yeah, I thought it was nice and vibrant. In this whole book, I like to do the little creatures always the same color, so that's why they look like that. I've had some people be like, I don't like that. You should do them differently. No, you can do them differently in your own book. I like when they all look the same. So I feel that it makes them, makes them stand out from the scene. And this took a little longer. I think this took 2 weeks. I usually try and finish the ones on the stream like before the next stream, so from Friday to Friday. But I think this took an extra couple days. But that's because I was rebuilding my computer. Well, my husband was, and it kind of disrupted the area for a little while. And I was just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna give myself extra time. Because these are pretty detailed. I mean, you're talking a double page spread and doodles. It's a whole big thing. So yeah, took a little longer. So let's just do the ones for the stream. I did this picture from Coloring Heaven's Chibi Edition by Jash Lee. And this is another one everybody voted on. And it's pretty much won hands down, almost. This is a very popular vote, and I based it on a friend of mine and her partner. They both like pirates. These are the colors that they like, and this will be living with them as soon as I can actually get things in the mail, because I am terrible at mailing things, which they know, so it's okay. And then Fragile World came out in America in March, so my friend Pity bought this for me. We call her Pity, but it's I Pity the Pooh is her nickname because she likes Winnie the Pooh. Anyway, everybody voted on this picture for us to do, and this one really jumped out at me the most when I was looking through to decide what to color. And I didn't want to do a double page spread because the single ones are faster, especially for stream. And just another one where I looked up a reference. I was like, I want to do a background like this, and just colored the animals realistically as I usually do. And so this one is Tombow marker and some Prisma and something else. I forget. But oh yeah, some polychromos in there. But yeah, I tend to mix them as much as I can, and I usually mix the Prismas in on places where I've used my blender pen because they just seem to go better that way. But this is all nice and smooth. I like it anyway. And then in my own time, I don't color in my own time on my own stream for some reason. No. just privately, I've been working my way through the Cassandra Clare Mortal Instruments book. So I colored 3 things, and literally my most liked photo of ever, possibly ever, not this one, but I colored this one. This one was pretty high too. I colored this one, so it's Magnus and Alec meeting each other for the first time, and bonus Jace, just cause he's like that, in the background looking smug as usual, you know. So I based it off of what they were wearing in the books as much as I possibly could, even the shiny, or the glowy flowers around Jace's neck, and then the windows are all weird because they're supposed to be like dirty and painty and stuff. Again, lots of references from the book, which is just me reading it a lot, but still. And Magnus's outfit, since they're all in black, I actually did add different tones. So he's in a different tone than Jace and Alec, and then Alec's clothes are more faded and kind of dirty looking, because that's what happens to black if you don't pay attention to it. And Alec is known for not caring about his clothes, so I kind of picked the tones for them to carry through the whole book every time they appear. And so yeah, there's Magnus and Alec. This is my most liked photo ever, literally ever. 850 likes or something like that, which was really cool to wake up to. So yeah, literally one great one to do in general. I had a hard time with the background because I wasn't really sure what Cassandra Jean was trying to convey there, but I did add the stained glass thing, or my own interpretation, also with the line art that we had just from Cassandra Jean, my interpretation of the stained glass from the show, from Shadowhunters, and because there's a really big stained glass feature in their main institute there, and I was like, yeah, sure, let's use that, because I had no reference for anything if I didn't. So it's a little bit shiny. I did use paint on there. Magnus, of course, had to be shiny, so he's got gold eyeliner, or whatever it's called. I don't know anything about makeup, so I literally have to look it up every time every time I have to color him. And then his collar of his jacket glitters, which is not technically accurate to the book, but there's not anything I could do about it. It's the same thing with Alec. He's supposed to be wearing a different outfit, but it's fine. We're gonna go with it. So, yeah, that was fun. And then I also did this one, so I figured I would color someone else, so that's Jace and Clary. Jace and Clary, it's fine. Not exactly the highlight of their relationship, but it worked out. I have to say, the hardest part was actually I colored his face, and then I read in the book, and it was just like, yeah, he was all bloody because she basically headbutts him, and it's like, oh, great, now I gotta split his cheek open, and I gotta make it look good, and I was like, But yeah, so the sword is technically lit with heavenly fire, and I'm like, is this too dark? I think it's too dark. It probably should have been lighter or gold or whatever, but I did the best that I could, and I think that it at least conveys the glowing part. I'm sorry if you can hear that beeping. I'm stupid and started food, so pressure cookers, right? You can't make them stop. Anyway, so that's Neo color in the background, and then again with the paint and smoke kind of look, just because I think it works better than trying to deal with the line art half the time. So yeah, and then I did the best that I could with the fire, because once I based in that orange color, there wasn't really any going back. But yeah, he's wearing red because you know, the evil gear instead of the good gear, and yeah, it's a whole thing. If you read the book, you know what's going on, but if you haven't, it's just a pretty picture. Anyway, that's all I have for you this month. I'm sorry this is going up a little bit late. Like I said, I redid a whole bunch of stuff with my computer, so I'm missing a lot of my programs, and I'm not sure this will go up correctly. So if it did, that's good. Thank you for watching. Please give us a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you didn't, and I will see you next month. Goodbye, everybody.